Hello, Stacey and Benny Shabtai. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to speak with you. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, we're so happy to be with you. It's actually a really special day. It's National Hemp Day. So, this is so apropos and perfect for us to talk to you a little bit about our company and about CBD and hemp.
That is fantastic. And I was not surprisingly aware that it was National Hemp Day. That is great. I love it. And
Yeah, it was perfect.
it is perfect. I love what you do. And also, thank you very much for the opportunity to work with you. We're really humble and grateful for the opportunity. So, thank you for that. And again, thank you for taking the time. I know how busy you are, Benny and Stacey Shabtai, the co-founders of Botanika Life, and I was just watching again the beautiful video that you have on your site, botanica.life. And I love the story of how you met and simply your chemistry. It's just such a beautiful story. And I love the line that Stacey, I believe you said, it was meant to be, it was an accident, but it wasn't an accident, or something to that effect.
Yes, it
At the
was.
end of the day, it's meant to happen.
Meant to happen. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And how is business? How are things at Botanica Life in general, with over the past few months as we are at this day? It's been such an interesting time since March of 2020, of course. And Botanica Life, inspired by nature, created for you. And I love at Botanica Life, we believe in honest ingredients and powerful botanicals to help you feel your best every day.
Yes, you know what? I would like to touch on the fact that we say it's created for you because it really is. As you saw in the video, how we started the company, because it was so effective on my husband. We felt like we had to share this with as many people as possible to help. So many people are struggling with sleep disorders and pain, and of course, we, from where come from, is a beauty background, so of course I had to do the beauty serums. But in our pain segment and our sleep segment, we are doing so well because you ask anybody, like, how are you feeling, are you sleeping well? Most people are going to tell you that they're not. So we're
Right.
so excited to help people in a very natural way, to get on their right circadian rhythms and to sleep better and sleep longer, because sleep is what heals all of your body, heals everything. And then again, in the segment of our pain, I mean, who doesn't say this hurts, that hurts? And we have really formulated an incredible product for pain, to not only work immediately, have immediate relief, but it's a lasting relief that continues to be anti-inflammatory and to remove, years and years of how pain, ends up happening. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a cumulative process. But getting back to how are we doing, honey? How are we doing?
Well, we're doing great. The most important thing that we take proud on what we have done is like we are risk-free product, okay, and that's what the consumer wants today. To make sure that yes, it will help me to relieve the pain, but what is the chemical that's in it that goes through for my in my bloodstream, okay? Because as you know that our skin is the biggest organ in our body,
Right.
okay, and what we are trying to prevent, okay, but when we started to really build that company or the ingredients or whatever that we have, was the most important things that you will be very comfortable to use it, okay, because it's a risk free, it's all natural. Nothing might gonna happen if it's ingestible or if it's topical. Either or, you're willing to use it. You're willing, okay, you're willing to take a chance. Okay, well, I have nothing to lose. And to our, so not surprise, but we knew it, to our really kind of pride, okay, we were so well received by so many high profile retailers like Second Bird of Goodman, Neiman Marcus, amazing spa like Aman, okay, like
Equinox.
Bellagio, Equinox, as far as the gym. Everywhere we really present the line and they use it, okay, they really right away said, listen, we're on board. We like to go ahead and express your product to our customers.
Which speaks volumes, of course, when with respect to those names: Neiman Marcus, Bergdorf Goodman, Nordstrom, MGM, Bellagio, Equinox, Auberge and Napa, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amon.
And so when you're working with, in general, with partners such as that, and with the clientele that they have, obviously, and then further with such a unique, spectacular product such as Botanica Life, again, it speaks volumes about what you've created. And I love your mission, which is to improve the lives of everyone through your products, through Botanica Life, which I, Stacey, what you both just emulated with respect to the relief of pain and
Yes.
and simply improving people's lives through sleep. And so, what is it that, with respect to your inspiration for, I know that obviously, as you touched upon, with respect to how well what you had discovered worked for Benny, but then what is it that inspires you to, along with improving people's lives, but what is it that inspires you to continue to seek new opportunities through which to continue to improve the lives of everyone that you can?
Well, I mean, we're so result driven. So seeing the results and seeing how it's changed so many people's lives. I mean, people we know personally, and then of course just clients that buy our products. They write beautiful notes to us. I mean,
Testimonial.
yeah, beautiful testimonials. And I mean, some people have gotten off of like chemical drugs to help them sleep. But I know that a lot of your readers and listeners are travelers.
Yes.
And the jetpack that we have is outstanding. I mean, I took it. We had a 2-day party in Russia. Of course, we went, and the jetpack. Yeah, we're goers. We love to we love to work out, be healthy, and move around a lot.
You are
So
jet
that's why.
setters.
Well, this is the jetpack helps me be a jet setter because we're on so many different time zones. And I was there 2 days. I used my sleep spray. It worked amazing. And we came back home, and I was right back on my own routine. So it truly works. And again, they're all natural, so you never have to worry that you're using too much, or I mean, they're really incredible products. I'm very proud of them. And we have one product, as Benny mentioned, that whether it's ingestible or not, we're on the forefront of always trying to come out with the newest products that are natural. And we're one of very few companies that have a product. It's one of our hero products. It's called the Elite Elixir, and you can take it internally, you can ingest it, and also use it topically on your skin. I mean, I use it quite often if we have a big night out. It's extremely anti-inflammatory, so I can, rub it on my skin, and I wake up, not inflamed. It's an amazing product. It's very hydrating, and then also I put it under my tongue before I go to sleep. So I'm really good to go. And so very few companies yet have a product that's called Clean Clean. And for us, we're very proud of our Elite Elixir because it leads the market with that.
That is fantastic. And thank you so very much for touching upon all of that. And you're both so very well spoken. Thank you. And let's circle back for a second. Let's dive a little bit further into the jetpack. What exactly is the jetpack?
Okay, the jetpack are two products. One is our sleep spray, and it comes along with our immune spray that has zinc and vitamin C. When you're traveling, you know that your immune system gets compromised, on flights and different time zones. So it's the perfect 1-2 punch. You've got your immune spray, and you've got your spray to help you sleep and stay on whatever time zone you're on, even if you're in the same time zone, especially like if you've had a couple of cocktails. The sugar can make you not sleep as well.
Right.
So you take your sleep spray if you've had a night out, and it's amazing.
It's
So we have melatonin in it, we have magnesium out in our sleep spray. So the combination, we went through formulation quite a bit to try to get the right amounts of each product. In the sleep spray is our CBD. It's 1,500 milligrams of organic CBD. We only use the highest grade. We know all of our farms. Everything is organic. And then with the sleep spray, we have the melatonin in it and the magnesium. And it is such an incredible formulation. I hope you try it.
I'm absolutely going to. It's at the top of my list. Once we are done speaking, I am going to. And I'm also going to recommend it to I just thought of at least 15 people off the top of my head immediately that would absolutely be thrilled to have the jetpack, and then also to try each and every one of your products. And that's, it's rare to be able to say something like that, whether you're speaking with a client or a friend or whatnot, but to be.
Well, that's us going. It's what keeps us going is the positive feedback, the thank yous, people like being so grateful for being introduced to it. You'll see when you introduce it to your friends and you get the feedback from them, you'll see exactly why Benny and I continue to do what we do.
With respect to on a personal note, with respect to the pain relief, my wife just had this very intense neck surgery, and I'm going to immediately get that for her as well.
Well, thank you. We'll definitely get you some.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very happy to of course, buy it from one of your fantastic retail distributors. What are your top selling products?
Well, we have actually another thing. It's called the bath bomb. We call it our stress ball. And for some reason, well, I'm sure I know why, because I mean, us women, we love to take baths. And at nighttime, to just pop one of those stress balls into the bath, it is unreal. It's really magic, and you just lay there and it just relaxes you, soothes you, and you have the best sleep after a stress.
I call it a tranquilizer.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
Yeah, a lot of spa partners we have, they use the CBD as an add-on for the massage, and then they send the client home with the stress ball, and they take a bath at night, and they all say it is the best sleep they've had in a long time. So that's one of our best products. Our all of our serums are incredible. We do very well with our beauty serums, again, because they're natural, and the Elite Elixir, which is, ingestible and topical. But on the pain side, our pain roller, everybody puts it in their bag. They travel with it. I get so many notes and testimonials about our pain relief roller. It's like an on the go, take it with you. It's instant relief. You can even rub it behind your neck for headaches, on your temples, and it really works. And again, it's natural.
And what was it that inspired you to begin working with CBD?
So someone in our family had mentioned to me about the benefits of CBD and what they were learning about it. So I'm also an integrative nutritionist. Besides having been in the beauty world all my life. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to give some of this to my husband and see what happens. He had a little bit of an inflammation problem, and I thought, you know what, let's try it. And not only did it help that issue, but it also brought down his blood pressure, and it brought down his elevated blood sugar. And I was just in shock. I said, there's so much more to this. We have to learn more about CBD. And that was what started our journey into the world of CBD and learning so much. And then we started the formulations and trying it on ourselves and family and friends. And we got so much positive feedback and thank yous that Benny and I looked at each other and said, we have to do this. We have to share these ingredients with as many people as possible, because so many people out there have, sleep issues. It's incredible how many people have issues with this, but we're here to help. That's for sure.
Yes, you are. And
Remember when Ariana Huffington had come out with her book about, sleep deprivation,
right.
and that brought that to me, like, wow, so many people are sleep deprived. So anyway,
Absolutely. And they have, yeah, and they have been consistently for decades, and more so as time goes on. And then even more so now during this unique time, i.e., the pandemic, sleep deprivation and due to stress, obviously, etc., in correlation with such. And I would imagine thus that what Botanica Life extends in that arena is continues to be at an accelerated demand.
yes. So I was just reading about these studies from University of Miami, University of Oregon, and another university about the benefits of CBD oil and COVID. And I'm not going to make any claims yet, but they've all done studies, and I'm going to, dive into this further. But a lot of the people that take regular doses of CBD every day did not actually get COVID. So I don't want to make any claims yet. This just all came to me, all this information. But maybe we'll do another podcast with you as I get more educated on that.
Absolutely. That is obviously incredibly intriguing and powerful. That's amazing. It doesn't.
I'm really excited to learn. I just got the information this week, so before I say anything, I want to make sure that what I've learned, what I'm learning from these universities is correct.
Right, absolutely, of course. Well, of course, and it doesn't surprise me though, because CBD is simply one of the most incredible. It's just one of the most. It can be so life changing for people, and if more people were, once people do become more aware of it, and begin using more products that have CBD and CBD in general, such as Botanica Life, it is just so drastically life changing, as you of course know, and thus why you and Benny created what you did. I mean, it's just simply one of the most. CBD is just absolutely incredible.
Yes, thank you. We think so. We think so. We're really excited about it, and we're so happy to be on your show and to speak to you. And hopefully, a lot of people will hear and try our products and get all of the positive results that we have.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for saying that. We are absolutely thrilled to again be working with you and to have you in the pages of Elevated magazines. Is there anything that I did not ask you on this podcast that I should have, or anything that we didn't touch upon that we should have?
I'll be honest with you, you covered it very, very nicely, and I believe that the answer that we gave you were really authentic and realistic, which is most important to us, based on the feedback that we get from not only the retailer, on for their customers. You understand? Because we see a lot of repeat customer coming in and buy it again. So you covered it very well, and we are very, very proud of what we achieved so far. It took really a lot of time. I believe that for Stacey and myself, took about 2 years to create what we exposed just about maybe 6 or 8 months ago. And again, we are in a top retailer. It's not a question of top retailer. What's important is that we encounter with professional people that knows exactly. They get product like ours, okay, maybe 20 times a day, okay, and here we are, and they choose us immediately to go ahead and expose our product. So we are very, very proud of what we achieved, and thank you very much for the covering, okay, all the questions. You did it very well.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Benny and Stacey Shabtai, co-founders of Botanika Life, botanica.life. Thank you.
With K.
Botanica with a K.
Botanica with a K, yes. Botanica with a K.life. Thank you very much. Thank you for saying that. And thank you both again so much for your time. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic weekend, and I look forward to the opportunity to speak with you again soon.
Thank you. Happy National Hemp Day.
Happy National Hemp Day. Thank you for that. Take care. Bye bye.